students, today we are going to solve some CET questions related to interference of light. So there are two types of interference of light. They are constructive interference and destructive interference. So what is the condition for constructive interference? The phase difference must be 2 pi n and the path difference must be n into lambda. Otherwise it is a 2n into lambda by 2. Okay. So in case of the constructive interference, always bright field will be power, because crest falls on crest and the trough falls on trough. Means the amplitude increases, intensity increases. Then which fringe will be formed here? Bright fringe will be formed. But in case of destructive interference, so here what is the phase difference for the destructive interference? That is 2n minus 1 pi. It is the odd multiple of pi. Okay. So in case of destructive interference, and also the path difference is 2n minus 1 lambda by 2. 2n minus 1 is the odd number. So it is odd multiple of lambda by 2 in case of it is a destructive interference. But in case of destructive interference, which fringe will be formed? Dark fringe will be formed. Why the dark fringe will be formed here? Because the crest falls on trough and the trough falls on crest. See here, what happens? The resultant amplitude decreases. As the resultant amplitude decreases, the intensity of the resultant wave also decreases. That is why here which fringe will be formed here? Dark fringe will be formed. So now let us know what are those formulae. So what are the formulae related to solve the CET questions now related to the interference of light? Interference of light. So already we discussed that constructive interference and destructive interference in previous class. Now we are going to discuss about what is the position of nth bright fringe and what is the position of nth dark fringe. What is the formula to find the position of nth bright fringe here? That is position of nth bright fringe. Position of nth bright fringe. So what is the formula for position of nth bright fringe here? That formula is yn is equal to that is n into lambda into capital D divided by small d. So what are the terms we must know? Okay, what is n here? It is the position of nth bright fringe. N is the position of the bright fringe. Then what is lambda? Lambda is the wavelength of the light used. Then what is d here? D is capital D is it is the distance of the screen from the double slit in the Young's double slit experiment. Already you know about the Young's double slit experiment. So these two are the slits S1 and S2. Distance between them, that is small d, it is called slit width. And the distance of the screen from the double slit, it is the screen. So this screen is used to obtain the fringes here, bright fringes and dark fringes. So when the bright fringe will be formed on the screen, only when the waves are meet in phase. So meet in phase means here crest falls on crest and the trough falls on trough. So when the dark fringe will be formed, the waves are meet out of phase. Means crest falls on trough or trough falls on crest. So then there is a which type of interference occurs? Destructive interference occurs. Always at the middle of the screen, which fringe will be formed? So at the middle of the screen, always bright fringe will be formed, and it is called central maximum. Okay, because here the waves are meet in phase. Here phase difference 0 and also path difference is 0. So when they are meet in phase, crest falls on crest and trough falls on trough. Then here the intensity of the resultant wave increases. As the intensity of resultant wave increases, then there is a which fringe will be formed? Bright fringe will be formed. After that dark, then after that bright. So like that. So it is in upside and downside also same thing here. Dark, bright. Means alternative bright and dark fringes are formed on the screen due to the interference of two light waves from the S1 and S2. Then the distance of the screen from the double slit is taken as capital D. Is taken as capital D. Supposed to be it is a 0th bright fringe, it is a first bright fringe and it is a first dark fringe. So what is the formula to find the first bright fringe from central maximum. Okay, so always the bright fringe at the middle of the screen having the n equal to 0, and the bright fringe near to the central maximum, that one having the n number 1. Okay, so that is the position of first bright fringe. It is a first bright fringe, and it is a central bright fringe, and it is a first dark fringe, and it is also first dark fringe, and again it is also first bright fringe. It is in downside. So this is about the formation of fringes on the screen of the it is the formation of fringes on the screen due to the superposition or overlapping of light waves on the screen now. So what is the formula to find the position of 10th bright fringe here? That is yn is equal to n into lambda into capital D divided by small d. Already I said that what is n here? It is the position. N gives the position of the bright fringe. What is lambda here? Lambda gives the wavelength of the light waves. And what is d here? Capital D is the distance of the screen from the double slit. What is small d here? Small d is nothing but it is the distance between two slits. It is called slit width. Next, what is the formula to find the position of nth dark fringe? Position of nth dark fringe. So dark fringe is formed due to the destructive interference. Destructive interference means here crash of one wave falls on top of another wave at a point. Here the waves are meet in out of phase. Out of phase means here the path difference is 2n minus 1 lambda by 2, and the phase difference is 2n minus 1 into pi. Okay, at this point, that is why the dark fringe will be formed. Here destructive interference. Here constructive interference. Here also constructive interference. Due to the constructive interference, bright fringe will be formed. Due to the destructive interference, dark fringe will be formed. So what is the formula to find the position of nth dark fringe now? That is yn is equal to 2n minus 1 lambda into capital D divided by 2d. Lambda into capital D divided by 2d. So 2n minus 1 by 2 lambda into capital D divided by d. Already we know that what is lambda? Lambda is nothing but wavelength of the light waves. What is d here? D is distance of the screen from the double slit. What is small d here? Small d is the separation between two slits. Next, fringe width formula. Third one, fringe width. Fringe width is usually denoted by beta. So what is the fringe width formula here? Lambda into capital D divided by small d. Already you know the definition of fringe width now. Fringe width is nothing but it is the distance between two adjacent fringes, two adjacent bright fringes or two adjacent dark fringes. That is fringe width. Fringe width is equal to lambda into capital D divided by small d. It is the formula used to find the fringe width. But if this experimental setup is placed in air, then refractive index is here 1. If this experimental setup means Young's double slit experimental setup is placed in a liquid of refractive index mu, then what is the fringe width now? Fringe width changes or it remains same. So here fringe width depends on refractive index. See here. If YDSE, what is YDSE? Young's double slit experiment. So is in this apparatus is placed in liquid of refractive index mu or n. Then what is the formula to find the fringe width now? That is beta dash is equal to, here fringe width will be changed. That is beta dash is equal to beta by mu or n. Anything you can take. Mu and n stands for your refractive index. So how this formula came? See here. Beta dash is equal to lambda dash capital D divided by small d. Here the distance of the screen from the double slit and this liquid both are constants. But when we are going to use a medium of refractive index mu, then wavelength should be changed because refractive index depends on wavelength. Okay, means we are going to means wavelength depends on refractive index or wavelength depends on refractive index. So already we know that lambda dash is nothing but lambda by mu, capital D divided by small d. What is lambda into capital D divided by small d? That is beta. So it is beta by mu. So it is the expression for fringe width when the Young's double slit experiment is placed in the liquid of refractive index n. So n means here I will take here, I will take it is mu because already we taken mu here. Okay, whatever you can take, n or mu. Next we are going to discuss angular fringe width. What is angular fringe width? So what is angular fringe width here? It is the angle subtended by the fringe width with respect to x-axis. Now see here, fourth one, angular fringe width. So I will draw the diagram for this one. It is a double slit and it is a screen, and I take it is a central bright fringe and its N value is 0. Then next it is a first bright fringe. Distance between two bright fringes is called fringe width, beta. Then the angle subtended by the fringe width with respect to x-axis. Then what is x-axis? That is d. Then it is theta. How to find theta here? By using tan. Tan is already known that opposite side divided by adjacent side. So that is tan theta is equal to what happens here? Opposite side is beta and what is adjacent side? That is a d, capital D. That is beta by d. For small angles, tan theta can be taken as theta because for the small angle sin theta is theta and cos theta is 1. Tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta by cos theta. For the small angle, sin theta is theta. For example, sin 0 is 0, means sin theta is theta. And for the small angle, cos theta is 1. For example, cos 0 is a small angle. Cos 0 is how much? 1. That is theta by 1. Again, it is theta for the small angle. And right, it is theta is equal to beta by d. It is the formula to find the angular fringe width. When fringe width is given and distance of the screen from the double slit is given, we are going to find the fringe width by using this formula. And also we can write the angular fringe width in another form. How to write this one? So already we know that what is the fringe width formula? Fringe width formula is that lambda into capital D divided by small d. Lambda into capital D divided by small d divided by, I will write it is a capital D. Then d get cancelled, it is lambda by d. So it is another form of angular fringe width. So when we are going to use this formula? Only when the wavelength of the light given and also the slit width given, we are going to use this formula to find the angular fringe width. Suppose to be this Young's double slit experiment is in liquid of refractive index mu. What is the angular fringe width? So that is if Young's double slit experiment apparatus is placed in a liquid of refractive index. A liquid of refractive index, that is mu. We can write theta dash is equal to theta by mu. Okay. What is theta here? It is the angular fringe width in air medium. Then what is theta dash here? It is the angular fringe width is in a liquid of refractive index mu. Okay. So we have to use these two formula to find the angular fringe width. Okay. When we are going to use this formula, when fringe width given and the distance of the screen from this double slit is given, and when we are going to use this formula, wavelength is given, slit width is given, and if this experimental setup is placed in a medium of refractive index mu, so there is a change in angular fringe width, that is theta dash equal to theta by mu. Here the angular fringe width is inversely proportional to refractive index. If refractive index of the medium is high, then angular fringe width is low, means minimum. Here also same thing. Okay. So next we are going to solve some questions related. Now let us solve the some CET questions based on previous formula. So what is that first question in your material? Question number 8. Question is that a screen is at a distance of 2 meter. Means the distance of the screen is given, that is how much? 2 meter. 2 meter from narrow slits that are illuminated with a light of 589 nanometer. 589 nanometer means here it is a wavelength. Wavelength is how much given? Wavelength given 589 nanometer. So what is the value of nanometer here? 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. It is a 589 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. The next one. The 10th minimum lies at the 0.005 meter on the either side of the central maximum. 10th minimum. Minimum means here dark fringe. Maximum means here bright fringe. Minimum means the intensity becomes minimum because crust falls on trough. The amplitude decreases. Amplitude decreases means intensity also decreases. It is called minimum. Means which fringe will be formed here? Dark fringe will be formed. Just remember this one. Minimum means it is a dark fringe. Maximum means it is a bright fringe. So 10 means n is how much? 10. 10th minimum. 10th minimum means it is a dark fringe. Lies at a 0.005 meter on the either side of the central maximum. From the central maximum. So what is the distance of this nth bright fringe? Nth dark fringe here? That is y is equal to yn is equal to or y10 is equal to 0.005 meter. Then find the distance between the slits. Means we have to find the small d. Slit width we have to find. So by which formula we have to find the slit width? There which fringe will be given? First we have to know that one. Okay, which fringe will be given here? Dark fringe, because it is a minimum. So what is the formula for the position of nth dark fringe? That is yn is equal to 2n minus of 1 lambda into capital D divided by 2d. Okay. So what our aim? Our aim is to find a small d here. Then small d is equal to 2n minus of 1 lambda into capital D divided by y to yn. To yn. I will take d to the left hand side. Then substitute the values. Already you know that all values here. So what is n here? N is 10. N is 10. 2 into 10. So that is 20. 20 minus of 1, that is 19. And wavelength how much given? 589 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. And what is the distance of the screen from the slits given? That is 2 meter. And position of the 10th minimum from the central maximum, that is how much? 0.005 meter. Substitute all those values, you will get the answer. I hope you will solve this problem. Means I hope you will solve the given question. Next question. Next question. That is 9th one. Next one. In Young's double slit experiment with a monochromatic light of wavelength given, that is 4000 angstrom. 4000 angstrom. So 1 angstrom is 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Angstrom and nanometer both are used to measure the wavelength of the light. So that is 4000 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Next. The fringe width is found to be fringe width given, beta is given. That is how much? 0.4 millimeter. So while solving such problems, you must know the conversions. Okay, 1 millimeter means 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. That is 0.4 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. when the slits are now illuminated with the light of wavelength that is 5000 angstrom. 5000 angstrom means it is 5000 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. So two wavelengths given here. So for the first wavelength, what is the fringe width you got? You got the fringe width that is 0.4 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. For next wavelength, what is the fringe width we have to find? So for the next wavelength means I will take that wavelength as lambda dash. It is lambda dash. Then our aim is to find beta dash. That is our question. So how to solve this one? See. So only wavelength and fringe widths are changed means here the slit width and distance of the screen from the slits both are constants. Okay. What is the formula now? Beta is equal to lambda into capital D divided by small d for the first wavelength. For the next wavelength, what is the formula? Beta dash is equal to lambda dash into capital D divided by small d. Then how to solve this one? So for the given experiment here, the distance of the screen from the double slit is and the slit width both are constants now. So I will take the ratios. What is our aim? Our aim is to find beta dash. I will take the beta dash divided by beta. Beta dash divided by beta. Our aim is to find beta dash. Okay. So what is lambda dash divided by lambda? Because capital D by small d both get cancelled here because both are constants. Then what is lambda dash given? Lambda dash given is 5000 into 10 to the power of minus 10 divided by, what about lambda given? Lambda given is 4000 into 10 to the power of minus 10. Okay, so what is the answer now? It is 5 by 4. It is not answer. We need beta dash. Then beta dash is equal to 5 by 4. See here, 10 to the power of minus 10, 10 to the power of minus 10 get cancelled. 5000 divided by 4000, that is 5 by 4. Then 5 by 4 into beta. Then 5 by 4. Beta is how much given? That is 0.4 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Okay. So what is the answer now? 0.4 divided by 4, that is 0.1. 0.1 into 5, that is 0.5. 0.5 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. It is 0.5 millimeter. So what about fringe width now? Fringe width is 0.5 millimeter. See here, as the wavelength increases, fringe width also increases. Because here, fringe width and wavelength both are directly proportional. So for the wavelength 4000 extra, what is the fringe width you got? That is 0.4 millimeter. But for the wavelength 5000 extra, how much fringe width you got? That is 0.5. It is increasing. Okay. How much increase in fringe width? Supposed to be question is change. What is the change in fringe width? Now to subtract 0.5 and 0.4, that is 0.1 millimeter. So how much change in fringe width there means how much increase in fringe width there? 0.1 millimeter. Next question, number 10. Tenth question. In Young's double slit interference experiment, the wavelength of light used is wavelength given, that is 6000 angstrom. How much wavelength given here? 6000 angstrom. 6000 angstrom means already you know that is 6000 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Next, if the path difference between waves reaching a point P on the screen is 1.5 microns. So, what is the path difference here? Path difference I will take that is x. That is 1.5 microns. Micron means here that is 10 to the power of minus 6 meter. Micron value is already know that. What is that micron value? That is 10 to the power of minus 6 meter. Then at that point, first option, second bright band occurs. Second option, second dark band occurs. third option, third dark band occurs, and fourth option, third bright band occurs. So it is a fraction or it is a whole number? It is a fraction. If it is a fraction, then if it is in fraction, what is the path difference now? That is 2n minus 1 into lambda by 2. We will get the fraction. Okay. So if it is a whole number, we are going to use the which formula here? N into lambda or 2n into lambda by 2. Okay. We will get the whole number. But it is a fraction number. Fraction number means here the path difference can be taken as, what is the formula for path difference here? X is equal to 2n minus of 1 lambda by 2. So remember, when we are going to use this formula, only when the path difference given in fraction, that is 1.5. 1.5 means it is a 3 by 2. 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is nothing but it is the path difference for which interference? Destructive interference. In destructive interference, which fringe will be formed? Dark fringe will be formed. So our aim. So which fringe is formed here? Dark only. Okay. Means bright bands are cancelled here. So the option which are in the bright, those options are cancelled. Then we are going to find the dark band. But what is the position of that dark band? We have to find whether it is a second dark band or whether it is third dark band. So what is x given? 1.5 into 10 to the power of minus 6. Our aim is to find n. 2n minus of 1. Lambda is how much? 6000 into 10 to the power of minus 10 divided by 2. So I am solving this one. So you will get the answer. I will take this 2 to the left hand side. 2 into 1.5, that is 3. 3 into 10 to the power of minus 6. And I will take 6000 into 10 to the power of minus 10 to the left hand side, that divides 6000 into 10 to the power of minus 10. So here that is 2n minus of 1. Okay. So what about this one? 3 by 2 into 10 to the power of minus 6. It is into 10 to the power of minus 7. Okay, 6000 into 10 to the power of minus 10 can be written as, it is 6 into 10 to the power of minus 7. So 6000 into 10 to the power of minus 10 can be written as, that is 6 into 10 to the power of minus 7, because I will displace these 3 zeros in left direction. Okay, so left direction means 10 to the power of plus 3. 10 to the power of plus 3 into 10 to the power of minus 10, that is 10 to the power of minus 7. It is 2n minus of 1. So what is our aim? Our aim is to find n. So 3 1s are 3 2s are. It is 1 by 2. Then 1 by 2. So next this one. I will take this 10 to the power of minus 7 to the numerator, that becomes 10 to the power of plus 7. 10 to the power of plus 7 into 10 to the power of minus 6, that is 10 to the power of plus 1, that is 10. Okay, 10 by 2 is a 2n minus of 1. So 10 by 2 is how much? 10 by 2 is nothing but 5. Then I will take minus 1 to the left hand side. 5 plus 1, 6. Then 2n is equal to 6 means n equal to 3. What is the answer here? N equal to 3. So which fringe is there? Which option is there? What is that option? Third dark band occurs. Third, because n is 3. How can we say it is a dark? Because the path difference is in fraction. So if it is in fraction, now we are going to use this formula. Okay. Next. Some other questions are there. You will solve them, I think, because already we solved such questions. Next, I will go to 13th one. What is 13th question? Question. In a double slit experiment, the distance between the two slits is, distance between two slits given means here is a slit width. Slit width, that is D is equal to 0.6 millimeter. 0.6 millimeter means it is a 0.6 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. Next, and these are illuminated with a light of wavelength. Both slits are illuminated with a light of wavelength, that is 4800 angstrom. 4800 angstrom, that is 4800 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Then the angular width of the dark fringe on the screen at a distance 120 centimeter. What is the distance of the screen here? 120 centimeter. 120 centimeter means here it is 120 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Then our aim is to find angular width. How to find the angular width now? By which formula we are going to find the angular width? So by using theta is equal to lambda is given and the slit width is given. There are two formulae. What are those formulae? One formula is the angular width in terms of fringe width and the distance of the screen from double slit. What is that? Theta is equal to beta by capital D. So otherwise, one more formula is there to find the angular width, that is theta is equal to lambda by D. Any formula you can use. But if you are going to use this formula, you have to find the beta first. I want to find the beta now. Lambda into capital D divided by small d. We have to find it. Okay. So that is why I will use directly this formula only. So that is lambda by d. Lambda is how much given? That is 4800 into 10 to the power of minus 10. Then what about small d given? Small d given is 0.6 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So I will write it is 48 into 10 to the power of minus 8 divided by 6 into 10 to the power of minus 4. 10 to the power of minus 4. Because I will displace the decimal point after one digit in the right direction. Means 10 to the power of minus 1. 10 to the power of minus 1 into 10 to the power of minus 3, that is 10 to the power of minus 4. 6 ones are 6 8s are, that is 48. Okay. So 8 into 10 to the power of minus 4 radian. So what is the answer here? Theta is equal to 8 into 10 to the power of minus 4 radian. So this is the answer for the given question. That is first option. First option is 8 into 10 to the power of minus 4 radian. Second option is 6 into 10 to the power of minus 4 radian. Third option is 4 into 10 to the power of minus 4. And last option is 16 into 10 to the power of minus 4. Then which is the right option? First option is the right one. So this is about the 13th question, that is also related to angular width. Next, 14th question is there, that is related to fringe width. I hope you will solve this one. But what is that question? See here, in Young's double slit experiment, blue-green light of wavelength 500 nanometer is used. Means wavelength is given. The slits are 1.20 millimeter apart. Means slit width. Slit width how much given? 1.20 millimeter. And the weaving screen is 5.40 meter away from the slits. Means the distance of the screen from the slits given, that is 5.4 meter. What is the fringe width? Use the direct formula. Beta is equal to lambda into capital D divided by small d. I hope you will solve this one. Okay. Now let us solve some. So now we are going to discuss 16th question. What is 16th question? When a mica plate of thickness 0.1 millimeter. Thickness of the mica plate given, that is 0.1 millimeter. 0.1 millimeter is introduced in one of the interfering beams. So in the one of the interfering wave, we are going to place in the path of one of the interfering wave, we are going to place a mica plate of thickness of 0.1 millimeter. The central fringe is displaced by, whenever we are going to place a mica plate in the path of any one of the wave, so there is a displacement of the central fringe. Okay, so that displacement of central fringe is equal to 10 fringes. Means the displacement by distance equal to 10 fringes. Alright, that is y is equal to 10 beta. So the central fringe is displaced by distance equal to how much? 10 fringes. So what is the fringe width of each fringe? That is beta now. So if the wavelength of the light is that is 6000 angstrom. That is 6000 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Then it is lambda. Then next 10 this. If the wavelength of the light is 6000 angstrom, the refractive index of the mica is what we have to find out? Refractive index of the mica we have to find. So what is the formula used here? The formula used to find the displacement of the central fringe. That is y is equal to mu minus of 1 into t into capital D divided by small d. Capital D divided by small d. But here distance of the screen not given and slit width is not given. We have to express this one in terms of fringe width. How to express this one in terms of fringe width? What is the formula for fringe width? That is beta is equal to lambda into capital D divided by small d. So capital D divided by small d equal to beta by lambda. Capital D divided by small d, that is equal to beta by lambda. So I will replace here. You studied about this one in applications of double slit experiment. It is mu minus of 1 into t. So capital D is capital D by small d is nothing but beta by lambda. Then it is y. What is y? Y is nothing but 10 beta. 10 beta is equal to mu minus of 1 into t beta by lambda. So beta get cancel. So what is our aim? Our aim is to find mu. I hope you will solve this question. You got 10 is equal to mu minus of 1. So thickness is how much given? 0.1 into 10 to the power of minus 3 because that is in millimeter. And wavelength how much given? Wavelength is 6000 into 10 to the power of minus 10. So solve this one. By solving this one, you will get the answer, that is 1.6. So how to solve this one? I will take this 6000 into 10 to the power of minus 10 to the left hand side. 10 into 6000 into 10 to the power of minus 10. And 0.1 into 10 to the power of minus 3 to the left hand side, that divides 0.1 into 10 to the power of minus 3, that is equal to mu minus of 1. Okay, we need mu. So I will displace here 3 zeros. In which direction? Left direction. That is a 10 into 10 to the power of minus 10, that is 10 to the power of minus 9. It is 6 into 10 to the power of plus 3. Then I will displace the decimal point after one digit in right direction, that is 1 into 10 to the power of minus 1 into 10 to the power of minus 3, that is equal to mu minus of 1. So 10 raised to minus 9 into 10 raised to 3, that is 10 raised to minus 6. 6 into 10 to the power of minus 6 divided by it is 10 to the power of minus 4. It is 10 to the power of minus 4. It is mu minus of 1. Then so 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2. It is mu minus 1. Then 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 means 6 divided by 100. That is 0.06. That is mu minus of 1. Then mu is equal to, I will take minus 1 to the left hand side, that becomes plus 1. 1 plus 0.06 is 1.06 is the answer. It is the refractive index of the mica plate, which is introduced in the one of the interfering beam. Next, number 18. So what is the number 18 question here? Question. Two light waves are represented by y1 is equal to a sin omega t and y2 is equal to a sin omega t plus delta, or what is that one? Y1 is equal to a sin omega t and another one y2 is equal to a sin omega t plus delta, otherwise you can read this one del. So when they overlap, the phase angle of the resultant wave is. Means we have to find the phase difference. What we have to find? This is the phase difference between these two waves, that is del. We have to find del. How to find del? So both are superposed, means both are overlap. So what is the resultant wave? Y is equal to y1 plus y2. Y1 is how much? A sin omega t. And y2 A sin omega t plus del. So what is common in both? Amplitude is common. Both waves having same amplitude. Means both waves having same intensity. Take A as common. Sin omega t plus sin omega t plus del. So this is in the form of sin A plus B. What is the formula for sin A plus B? Sin A into cos B plus cos A into sin B. Use that formula. A into sin omega t. We are going to use which formula here? Sin A plus B. What is sin A plus B? Sin A into cos B plus cos A into sin B. Then sin A means here sin omega t into cos B means cos del plus next cos A into sin B. Cos A means here cos omega t into sin del So here in these two, what is common? Sin omega t is common. I will take sin omega t as common. A into sin omega t as common. What left now here? There is a 1 plus cos del. 1 plus cos del plus cos omega t into sin del. So we know that what are the formula for 1 plus cos del and also sin del. Here phase difference is constant. We have to find what is that phase difference. Means we have to find del. So to find del now, see 1 plus cos del is, that is 2 cos square del by 2. 2 cos square del by 2. And what about sin del? Sin del is, or sin delta is, what is that? 2 sin del by 2 into cos del by 2. So this is a formula, sin A formula. What is sin A formula? 2 into sin A by 2 into cos A by 2 by using this formula. So I will substitute these two in this equation. We will get. So that is y is equal to A into sin omega t. Here, what is 1 plus cos del? 1 plus cos del is 2 cos square del by 2. Then plus cos omega t. What is cos omega? Sorry, what is sin del here? 2 sin del by 2. 2 sin del by 2 cos del by 2. Here what is common? Common is cos del by 2 is common in both. 2 cos del by 2 is common. I will take 2 cos del by 2 as common. A into 2a into cos del by 2. 2a into cos del by 2. Here what left now? Sin omega t into cos del by 2. Here what left now? Here cos del by 2, 2 cos del by 2 taken outside. Cos omega t sin del by 2. Again it is in the form of sin A plus B form. Sin A into cos B plus cos A into sin B. So what is A here? A is nothing but omega t. What is B here? Del by 2. So that is 2a cos del by 2. That is a sin of omega t plus del by 2. then it is y, then y is equal to, it is a resultant amplitude, I will take it is a resultant amplitude can be taken as a sin omega t plus del by 2. Then what is the phase difference now? Phase difference is nothing but here del by 2. What is the answer now? Answer is del by 2. It is a phase angle. Phase angle of resultant wave. Next, number 19. An electromagnetic wave emitted by source travels 21 km to arrive at a receiver. Means to reach the receiver, how much distance it is traveled? 21 km. The wave, while traveling in another path, is reflected from a surface at 19 km away and further travels 12 km to reach the same receiver. So, after reflection, how much distance it is covered? 19 km and also 12 km. Total distance covered is how much? 19 plus 12. Then 19 plus 12 minus 21, you will get the answer. If destructive interference occurs at the receiving end, the wavelength of the wave is. So that is total distance after the reflection minus before reaching the receiver. So total distance traveled by the after the reflection is how much? 19 plus 12. 19 plus 12 is how much? That is 31. 31 minus of 21, that is 10. What is the answer here? 10 km. I hope you will solve this one. Next. And some other questions are there. They are related to Young's double slit experiment only. And I will solve last question. So what is that last question? Fourth question. 24. Otherwise, first I will solve 21. Okay, what is 21 question here? In Young's double slit experiment, the 10th maximum means here it is a bright fringe. 10th maximum of wavelength lambda 1 is at a distance of y1. So y1 is equal to, so maximum means here it is a bright fringe. What is the position for bright fringe here? That is n into lambda into capital D divided by small d. So n is how much? 10. That is 10. And wavelength is how much? Lambda 1 and capital D divided by small d. So because here the distance of the screen and slit width both are given constants. Then next, when the wavelength of the source is changed to lambda 2, fifth maximum is at a distance of y2. So wavelength is changed. So where the fifth maximum is, where the maximum is found at the fifth position. That is 5 into lambda 2 into capital D divided by small d. Then what is our question? The ratio of y1 and y2. Means we have to find y1 and y2 ratio. So it is a 10 lambda 1 into capital D divided by small d divided by y2 is nothing but 5 lambda 2 into capital D divided by small d. So capital D by small d, capital D by small d get cancelled. Here wavelength change means position of the bright fringe also change. For the wavelength lambda 1, what is the position of the maximum? That is 10. For the wavelength lambda 2, what is the position of the maximum? That is 5. So it is y1 by y2 is equal to 10 lambda 1 divided by 5 lambda 2. It is 2 lambda 1 by lambda 2. It is the answer.